From accordions to kazoos to banjos, this country has a lot to offer when it comes to celebrating musical instruments, and we are going to check out some of the museums that do exactly that. Welcome to Pop Culture Passport, your ultimate guide to quirky and cool destinations across the U.S. I'm your host, Beth Scalacci, aka the Roman Yeti, here to help you dive into the world of theme parks, uncover film and TV locations, and explore quirky museums, roadside attractions, and legendary venues that capture the heart and soul of this unique country. So grab your pop culture passport and let's discover destinations that resonate with your interest, not just with what's trending on social media. Are you ready? Let's roam! Welcome back. This week, in honor of National Music Month, I thought it would be fun to visit some cool and quirky music museums dedicated to instruments throughout the U.S. Now, we will visit 6 museums, and I will share some details about each museum and a little bit about what you can expect to find there. Our first stop is in Phoenix, Arizona, to visit the iconic Music Instrument Museum. Now, imagine stepping into a 200,000 square foot building with 2 expansive floors dedicated entirely to the world of music. Now, this was founded in April of 2010 by Robert J. Ulrich, the former CEO of Target. Now, this museum was inspired by a similar setup he admired in Brussels. Well, now it stands as the largest museum of its kind in the world. The Musical Instrument Museum, or MIM as it's affectionately known, isn't just about walking around and looking at instruments behind glass. Oh no, it is an interactive experience that immerses you in the sounds and stories of over 15,000 musical instruments and objects from nearly 200 countries. From ancient strings to the guitars of rock legends like Elvis Presley and John Lennon, there's a story behind every piece. Now, as you wander through the museum, you'll travel from one continent to another in its geographic galleries. Each section is a testament to the musical traditions of its region, giving you a taste of the world's diverse cultural heritage through music. Now, don't miss the Mechanical Music Gallery, where you'll find fascinating and self-playing instruments like player pianos and music boxes, showing off the ingenious ways people have captured and automated musical performances. And a unique feature that really sets MIM apart is their use of wireless technology. As you approach different displays, your headset automatically cues up audio and video clips that bring the history and sound of the instruments to life right as you're standing there. It's like having a personal concert every step you take in that museum. Now, next, we're going to head to the vibrant heart of Oklahoma City's Bricktown district, where we will find a cultural treasure that plucks at the strings of America's musical soul, the American Banjo Museum. This unique museum celebrates the banjo, an instrument with deep roots that stretch back to Africa and a significant presence in a variety of American music genres from bluegrass and folk to jazz and beyond. The journey of the American Banjo Museum began in 2004, and initially opening its door in Guthrie, Oklahoma. It was founded by a dedicated group of banjo enthusiasts, and the museum quickly became a sanctuary for the preservation and appreciation of this versatile instrument. Its relocation to Oklahoma City has only broadened its reach and deepened its impact on the community. As you step inside, you're greeted by an impressive collection that spans the evolution of the banjo. From rudimentary early models to sophisticated modern instruments, the museum houses every type of banjo imaginable: openbacks, resonators, tenors, and the classic 5-string. Each banjo tells a part of the story of American music, and it's echoed through the halls of this museum. But it's not just about the instruments. The museum also houses an array of historical artifacts that paint a fuller picture of the banjo's journey. vintage photographs, original sheet music, instructional materials, and memorabilia from famous banjo players enrich the narrative, offering insights into how the banjo shaped and was shaped by the musical currents of its time. Now, next we're headed to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where we're going to find a more unusual music museum. And this is the Bayernhof Music Museum. And the museum is more than a collection of artifacts. It's a portal to the past, and it's housed in the former residence of Emil von Reichenbach, a German immigrant who turned his passion for mechanical music into a magnificent showcase. Now, this museum doesn't just display instruments, it tells the story of a man whose love for music created a treasure trove of auditory delights. Now, Emil wasn't just a collector, he was a visionary who filled his home with sounds and curiosities that reflect a life well lived and passionately pursued. After his death, his home was transformed into the Bayernhof Music Museum, preserving not only his collection, but also the spirit of his existence. Now, as you wander through the museum, you'll encounter an array of mechanical musical instruments that capture and intrigue, from delicate music boxes that plink out timeless melodies to robust player pianos and orchestrons that fill the room with their rich sounds. Phonographs and automated musical devices also find their home here. Each piece is meticulously maintained and functional, ready to transport you to a different era. But the museum offers more than just music. It is also famous for its themed rooms, each meticulously designed to complement the instruments they house. And these settings just provide a backdrop that enhances the experience, offering a glimpse into how these instruments would have been enjoyed in their heyday. Now, if you're looking for a dose of whimsy and a peek into the quirky side of musical history, the Kazoobie Kazoo Museum in Beaufort, South Carolina is your next must-visit destination. Now, this museum isn't just a collection of exhibits, it's a celebration of the kazoo. Yes, the kazoo, that small but mighty instrument known for its distinctive buzz and surprising versatility. This museum is operated by the Kazoobie Kazoo Company, which still manufactures kazoos today. And this museum is a lively combination of historical displays, a working factory, and a gift shop all rolled into one. The idea for the museum grew from a simple desire to share the joy and fascinating history of the kazoo with the world. And as you explore the museum, you'll discover a colorful array of kazoos ranging from historical pieces made from various materials to the modern, brightly colored models we know today. Each kazoo in the collection tells part of the story of this beloved instrument, from its humble beginnings to its place in music today. But the Kazoobie Kazoo Museum offers more than just a walk through history. Since it's attached to a working factory, visitors have a rare opportunity to see kazoos being made right before their eyes, a process that's as engaging as it is educational. It's a chance to understand the craftsmanship behind every buzz and hum. So next, we are going to head to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and welcome you to a place where music meets history and craftsmanship, the Songbirds Museum. The Songbirds Museum is a sanctuary for the soul of popular music through the strings of vintage guitars. Now, nestled in the heart of guitar lore, this museum is, again, not just a collection, it's a journey through time. Founded by a passionate collector whose love for guitars turned into a mission to preserve their history, Songbirds Museum offers an unparalleled glimpse into the evolution of the guitar. Though relatively new, it has swiftly garnered acclaim for its extensive and impressive collection of vintage guitars. As you stroll through the museum, you'll encounter a breathtaking array of rare and vintage guitars, from the beautiful aged woods to the uniquely crafted bodies. Each guitar tells a story, and these aren't just instruments, they're the heartbeats of eras gone by, echoing the tunes that have shaped generations. A highlight of the Songbirds collection is the Guitars of the Stars exhibit. Here you can see guitars that were once held and played by music legends, connecting you to the very moments when iconic songs were born. It's a tactile connection to the giants of rock, jazz, blues, and beyond. And for our final stop, we're heading to Superior, Wisconsin to visit a World of Accordions Museum. And it stands as a monument to the rich and vibrant world of these instruments. It was founded by Helmi and Lauren Vananen, passionate accordionists and avid collectors. And this museum celebrates the often unappreciated instruments whose sounds have resonated across the globe. Upon entering the museum, visitors are immediately immersed in an extensive collection that showcases the incredible diversity of the accordion. From the compact charm of a small button accordions to the robust presence of large piano accordions, the museum houses instruments from various countries and eras. It's a visual and auditory feast that highlights the accordion's evolution and the artistry involved in its creation. But the experience doesn't stop at the musical instruments. The museum is also home to a wealth of historical artifacts, including vintage photographs, sheet music, and memorabilia from famous accordion players. And these pieces not only adorn the walls, but also tell the stories of the musicians who brought the accordion to life in concerts and living rooms around the world. The exhibits extend further into accordion's history, exploring its invention and development, and visitors can learn about how the accordion adapted to different musical genres and cultures, becoming a staple in everything from lively folk dances to sophisticated classical compositions. The museum's focus on the cultural significance of the accordion illustrates its role in musical traditions around the world, showcasing its adaptability and enduring popularity. I just find it so interesting how there's so many of these museums, and this is just 6 of them. There are many more. I'm probably actually going to pop an extra one into the newsletter for everyone, but just that there's such niche museums and just for all these different musical instruments. So if you've been to any of these or you've been to a different one, please let me know. Hit that send us a text link in the show notes and send me off a message and let me know. Um, if you're up for it, let's talk about it. Let's get on an episode. But for this week's Yeti Pop Pick, I want to say that I checked off a box on the Roaming Yeti bingo card. We actually headed back to Mr. Ed's Elephant Museum and Candy Emporium. It was spring break and we met up with my parents there and show them around, and we had a delightful time. But this time we did buy fudge, and so far we have not been disappointed. So we got 6 pieces and we've been trying a piece each night as to not overindulge. There's 3 of us sharing, so I feel pretty good about that. It is so good. It is so creamy. I don't know how she does it. It's so good and delicious. So if you need another reason to go check out Mr. Ed's, it's the fudge. Definitely pick some up. Maybe I'll give you a ranking of our favorites at some point. But I was able to cross off a Roman Yeti bingo card block. And if you want to get in on the fun with the Roman Yeti bingo card, just head over to our website at theromanyeti.com, sign up for the newsletter, and I'll deliver that bingo card right to your inbox. The squares will help you to plan your summer and spring roaming. I send a weekly newsletter, almost always weekly. Depends what's going on. I give you updates, maybe a little extra information from the podcast. You never know what I'm going to add to it. But please go sign up. I would love to have you part of the flurry over there. And with that, we add another stamp to our pop culture passport. I hope that this episode inspires you to get out and explore all that is quirky and cool, even in your own backyard. Follow, download, and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. Please tell a friend and leave a review and a rating. You can follow me on Instagram or Facebook. Just search for The Roaming Yeti. Keep roaming and finding your fun.